Have you ever felt nervous about being nervous? Like you're sitting there doing nothing wrong, and suddenly your brain's like, hey, what if everything falls apart right now? And your heart's like, say no more, I'm on it. Boom. Sweaty palms, racing heart, overthinking on max difficulty. Welcome to anxiety. It's not just stress. It's not just worry. It's like your mind hired a hyperactive intern whose only job is to imagine every worst-case scenario possible in HD at 3 a.m. Let's break this down. No medical jargon, no judgment, just real talk, real examples, and yes, a little humor to keep it human. So, what is anxiety? Anxiety is your brain's way of saying, something might go wrong. So let's prepare for literally everything going wrong, right now, even if nothing is. It's a survival response, kind of like a smoke detector. Helpful if there's an actual fire. Super annoying if it goes off every time you toast bread. It's normal to feel anxious sometimes. First dates, job interviews, waiting for your exam results. Totally makes sense. But when anxiety shows up during completely normal stuff, grocery shopping, replying to texts, lying in bed trying to sleep, that's when it gets in the way. You open a message, read it, and close it because you don't know how to respond. Then spend the next 3 hours wondering if they think you're mad at them. Anxiety, you say, you too, when the cashier says, enjoy your food, and then replay it in your head for the next week like a cringe horror film. Anxiety. You're in a quiet room, everything's fine, and suddenly your heart races, your stomach flips, and your brain whispers, something feels off, even though literally nothing changed. Yep, anxiety. How it feels, simple breakdown. It's not just worrying, it's worrying about worrying. It's being mentally exhausted before the day even starts. It can show up as tight chest-racing thoughts, trouble focusing, over-analyzing conversations, feeling like something bad is about to happen, avoiding things just in case. And, oh yeah, random stomach problems, because why not? Anxiety is like trying to drive with your foot on the gas and brake at the same time. You're not going anywhere fast, but everything feels urgent. Here's the tricky part. Most people with anxiety look completely fine from the outside. They're laughing, chatting, getting stuff done. Inside, their brain is juggling 37 imaginary problems, all yelling at once, while also criticizing their breathing patterns. Anxiety is invisible, but that doesn't mean it's not real or heavy. But why does it happen? Your brain is actually trying to protect you. It's scanning for danger. It just kind of forgot how to turn the scanner off. Back in caveman times, it helped us stay alive. Now, that same alarm system gets triggered by unread emails, vague texts, or having to call someone instead of texting. Thanks, evolution. Anxiety messes with chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol, the fight or flight juice. So when your brain thinks something's wrong, even if it's not, it sends your body into high alert. Heart races, muscles tense, mind floods with what-ifs. You're not imagining it. You're just wired for protection in a world that rarely stops buzzing. What anxiety is not? It's not weakness. It's not being dramatic. It's not something you can just snap out of. And it's definitely not attention-seeking. You wouldn't tell someone with asthma to just breathe. So let's not tell people with anxiety to just chill. Okay, so can it get better? Yes, 100% yes. Anxiety is treatable. Not curable like a cold, maybe, but manageable, lighter, quieter. You can learn how to work with your brain instead of fighting it. For some people, it's therapy. Others find help with medication, mindfulness, journaling, movement, or just talking to someone who gets it. Sometimes it's taking tiny steps, getting out of bed even when your brain says no, texting a friend, saying no without over-explaining, reminding yourself that your thoughts are not facts. It's not about becoming fearless. It's about realizing fear doesn't get to run the show. If you're dealing with anxiety, you're not broken, you're not alone, and no, you're not too sensitive. You're just a person with a brain that cares a lot, sometimes too much. But caring deeply isn't a flaw. It just needs some boundaries, some rest, and sometimes, some help. So if your brain has been stuck in overdrive lately, if your thoughts feel like a browser with 78 tabs open, and if your body keeps reacting to things you can't see, that's not just nerves, that's anxiety. It's valid, it's real, and you deserve support. Be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think. And if all you managed today was breathing and existing, hey, that's still progress. Anxiety doesn't define you, but understanding it, that's a pretty powerful step toward feeling a little more human again.